Hi all, my name is David. I'm with the Master Naturalist program, and today I am in a bog. Wetlands are very important in the Northwoods of Minnesota, and they come by a lot of different names. Bogs, marshes, fens, peatlands, so many. That's kind of a lot to define and getting into the weeds, so instead of trying to define all that, let's just talk about wetlands in general and why they are important in the northern Minnesota ecosystem. One reason why they're so important is they sequester so much carbon. Like, all this plant matter around me sequesters a lot of carbon. Anything in a bog takes a really long time to decompose. It all just sort of builds up and builds up and builds up and keeps on building up, sequestering more and more carbon. And so that buildup, that accumulation, creates something called peat, these big old mats of peat that are actually like floating on the water. So when you walk across a bog, it's actually squishy and bounces a little bit. You can you're not really on solid ground. Thankfully, I've got like a boardwalk here that I can stay on. But that peat, it stores so much energy that it can actually, and historically has been, harvested and used as fuel, used as energy. That's how much like carbon and energy that it stores. In fact, burning peat for fuel was a very common practice in places like Scotland and Ireland for a very long time. But you don't need to travel all the way to the British Isles to see peatlands. You can find them right here in northern Minnesota. In fact, if you live in southern Minnesota, you actually probably don't even need to travel that far, but I'll save that for another video.